back, guys, with me again, your Kabaya Paranormals. Now, it was past 8 p.m. and right now, I'm here doing a paranormal, a scary thing. Come guys, let's go. I'll come back. Guys, I think I'm scared.
Last night was very scary. I mean, the dispute between Americans and Chinese people has become so serious. So now, let's talk about it. The tariff between United States and China. With me, Nurul, Syaza, Binti, Maszelan. Now, let me start the introductions of Business Internationals. Business International was very important. Actually, it was very crucial because it's a part of global economic growth and also a development. It also helped in advance the technology, economy and also communications, while it can reduce barrier to a global trade. Now, here are some features of international businesses. The first one, it involves commercial transaction between two or more countries. And it also includes trade, investments, and also a cultural exchange. And it also conducted by both private and also a government sectors. So, in the international business, it also have challenges. Companies need to deal with a different legal system, cultural values, and also economic conditions. And this constant adaptation is very needed. It is because it can avoid problems that might arise. Now, let's focus on the report, which is the United States and also China tariff conflict. I want to examine the causes and the consequences of the United States-China tariff conflict. And also, I want to explore more in economic and political motivations behind tariff policies. Now, I want to talk about the causes of these issues. It happens because the long-time disagreements. The problem didn't arise just last night. It happens because of the grew from long-term differences in trade and economic ideas. Number 2, unfair trade. The US buys more than China than it sells, and it causes a trade gap. The US also says this is because China used unfair methods like a cheap labor and also keeping prices low on purpose. The third one, it is stolen ideas. The US says China steals ideas and technology and forces designs company to share their secrets when doing businesses in China. Number 4 is the weak world rules. Global trade rules like the World Trade Organizations aren't strong enough to solve the problems, so the US and China are handling things on their own by adding tariff. Now, let's move on to the consequence of the trade war. The United States and China imposed tariff on each other, which affected to the global trade. The first was getting effect is the supply chains. Companies move factors out of China to places like Vietnam and India, can causing delays and higher costs. Also, global economy becomes slowed down. Business confidence dropped, investment decreased, and global growth forecasts were being lowered. Number 4, trade flows getting shifted. The United States and China start trading more with other countries, changing global trade patterns. However, there is one consequence which is good, which is rise in protectionisms. Countries become more focused on protecting their own industries and reducing reliance on others. Now, I think this issue was very interesting. I already prepared the comments. I think these issues was giving a lessons on global connections. The conflict show how closely connected countries are in making products and doing businesses. When these issues happens, I think all products have become higher cost and also become delays. Tarrif made goods more expensive and slowed down supply chains, causing a problems for many businesses. And I think there are some winners and some losers. Some countries like Vietnam and Mexico gain businesses, but others, especially workers and small businesses, are getting suffered. And by this issue, it made us rethinking the globalizations. The trade war made countries realize the risk of depending too much on the one nations, and it leading to more focus on local industries. However, the real-life effects, trade decisions affect ordinary people like us, so leaders should act carefully and try to work together. Whew, how time flies! Now we are already at the conclusions. As a conclusions, I would like to say global trade is a deeply connected. A conflict between two big countries can quickly affect the whole world. This trade war can cause supply chain problem, higher costs, and obstacle for many businesses. However, it has become very beneficial too. Some companies can learn how to reduce risk by changing suppliers, moving productions, and also avoiding reliance on one country. These conflicts also show the importance of better global trade rules and working together. And I think in the future, countries should aim for fair, balanced trade that support both national interests and also a global growth. I think I should end it here. Thank you very much because hearing these interesting issues. What about you guys? What do you think? Does these issues affect you? That's all from me. Thank you.